Hi guys, it's Lorena and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 pet peeves. So most people don't see me as a person that would have any pet peeves, but trust me, everyone has their pet peeves.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
Let's just get started. Okay, so first pet peeve is when people are just flirty. When they can't go around their day without flirting with someone in every single class. It's just like, that's all they do. Like, flirt, flirt, flirt. Oh yeah, and don't forget to flirt. It just makes me depressed because that's like, I'm not good at that at all. And I feel like people who do that, like, I've seen this in school, in my youth group at church, and oh my gosh, for real. Right now at my age, you're not at the age to be flirting with everyone you see. Even if you are, like, what, 15 or so? Like, still, like, I feel like you shouldn't be flirting. That shouldn't be what you do every day. Pet peeve number 2 is when people act like they know everyone. For example, if you're, like, in the hallway and, like, they act like everyone's, like, they know everyone. They're like, oh, that's Bob, and that's Frank, and that's Jill, and that's, I don't know, Larry. That's Larry, yeah. Everyone knows Larry. I find that annoying when people seem to know everyone. Like, get to know some new people. Like, don't always be, like, pretending, like, or acting like you know everyone, because you don't know everyone. So, yeah. Okay, so this next one is kind of like 2 in 1. It's when teachers or anyone spells your name wrong. Now, my name is Lorena. Now, most people would think, okay, they also pronounce it wrong too. And so they'll be like, Lorena. I'm like, no, that's not my name. It's not my name. And I get kind of mad when that happens. And then, since they say it wrong, Lorena, they spell it with a U and an O. It's weird. My name is L-A-R-I-N-A, Lorena. Not Lorena, L-A-U-R-I-N-A. No, it's Lorena. It's pretty much exactly the way it sounds if you say it right. So, I mean, like, 2 of my pet peeves right there. Looking at people with the wrong, like, heart motivation. Like, if you look at people mean, or just look at people in a wrong way. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't want to say it because I don't think anyone would get me anyway. But when people just look at you wrong, like, they'll look at you for the opposite. Like, the things that aren't really important. Like, they'll look at you physically instead of, like your heart. Like, they'll be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, she's pretty because, like, I don't know. Like, stupid stuff like that. Like, I think that really bothers me, especially when guys are all like that. It bothers me a lot. So, I mean, guys, don't do that. So, yeah, Larry's life tips. People expect more from me because I look older. I'm actually in 6th grade. I am not that old. And people look at me, since I am more mature than other people my age, they automatically assume that I can take on more responsibilities, but that's not true at all. Just because I'm taller than most 12-year-olds does not mean that I can take on a whole bunch of responsibilities, because I'm just as responsible as them. So, yeah, just because of my physical appearance doesn't mean that I can act like how I look. I mean, after all, I'm like only 12, so. When people are talking, like, they say they hate something and then they go ahead and do it and they think no one notices, but they do. And that bothers me because, like, Just don't try to convince someone not to do something when you're going to do it anyway. Like, there's no point in doing that. I really find no point in doing that, because you're just showing that practically that you're lying. And I don't like liars. I mean, just tell me the truth and I'll be happy with you. So, yeah. People who borrow stuff without asking, this happens a lot in school. People just go up to my pencil case and just open it and start grabbing stuff out of it. And I'm like, no respect. Like, ask first, like, manners. Like, I don't take stuff out of your pencil case. I ask before I take stuff. Most of the time. I hope. Anyway. So, yeah, that also really bothers me when people are just taking your stuff. There's someone I know who sits in front of me in one of my classes, and they turn around and they just grab my stuff, and it really bothers me. So, I mean, guys, people just don't do that. It's annoying, okay? When apps, like the picture for the app or the icon, or books, they have an unappealing, what's it called, cover. Like, their cover looks boring, or the icon looks boring. That really bothers me, because it could be a pretty good app, but, like, I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but I do judge books by their cover. If they look ugly, I don't read them. Okay, I'm not talking about, like, judging people, like, by their outside. I'm talking about actual books, like physical books. Like, I do judge them by their cover, as well as apps, not people. Just, like, books. Because, I mean, I read, so, yeah. When teachers bend over in school, and they either bend over to, like, help another student, and they don't have the courtesy to know, or they don't have, like, they don't know that they're bending over, and when you turn, that their behind is in your face. I don't think they notice that, but they do that a lot. And when they bend down and they don't have a tight enough shirt, I mean, guys, for real, like, put on, like, safe clothing. Especially at school, like, be PG, not PG-13. Okay, guys, so that's all my pet peeves for today. So comment below what next videos I should do, and hope you guys have a nice day, a nice week, I hope you guys have a nice day, a nice week, a nice month, a nice year, and just a nice life in general. So see you guys next time. Bye.